Hello, YouTube. This is the big hype moment. Darkest Dungeon 1.0 is upon us. We are looking at an altar that is incomplete, items that are unrecollected, hero stories that need to be done. Very, very excited to get started. So let's dive right in and begin a new journey. Altar of Hope obviously is an outdated name, but I'm not going to mess with it now. All right. Oh. Some achievements just popped up in the lower right. A lot of achievements just immediately unlocked. Hold on a second. Let me check Steam and see. Okay, we have achieved 12 achievements so far. We have Eyes Up, Hot Air, Unshackled, Clear Consistence. So this is Complete Obsession, Resentment, Denial. Then we have Complete any hero's entire backstory. We've done that. Unlock the Vestal. Unlock the Runaway, unlock the Occultist, Jester, Leper, Hellion, 25% of the Altar of Hope, 50% of the Altar of Hope. All right, well, I guess it's ambition time. Let's do the thing.
Ambition's rewards are dwarfed by its consequences.
New story beats, here we go.
Refusing enrollment in the fall, you took up in that moldering brownstone, where I joined you in a vain attempt to assuage your aspirations. Now, free from academic oversight and moral restraint, you vowed to reach into the blackest depths of the occult sciences and be the first to grasp the secret of the Iron Crown. The polarity between us reversed. I became your reluctant assistant in dozens of deplorable experiments, crushed in the grip of your ambition. The crossroads.
That was pretty hype.
Forward into the light.
Now, we didn't get an Altar of Hope, so we're gonna have to do a first run without the flagellant, I guess. And if I'm doing a first run, I think we go for old, extremely reliable here.
Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past. Making peace with adversity is the very essence of
this team is pretty extremely baller. So let's see. We'll go Alchemist. We'll stick with Virtuoso. I like that. I like having a durable team since we don't know what we're going to be dealing with. And then you, Sharp Shot, looks good. All right, let's do the thing. Surprised we didn't get an Altar of Hope, but that's okay. Just means the Flagellant will be run number 2.
This was a beautiful place once.
All right, we got that. That's fine. Well, let's do this for now. That looks good. I don't know about Encore. We have kind of an awkward situation here. Oh, look at that. There's multiple medals behind him. Oh, those represent the memories. That's slick. I like that very much. That's really cool. That's a nice touch. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Do we leave Encore? Yeah, we'll leave Encore. All right. Here we go. Yeah, this is going to be. I wonder, do we have Loathing, Ambition? What am I mousing over that's showing that? Okay, so that's that. Okay. Not seeing much else that's changed. Okay, so this is going to be a Shambler, right? That would be amazing. Oh, you're a Breacher. Okay, so no point blank shot for us. Ooh, these hero portraits have changed slightly. I like that. Oh yeah, the Plague Doctor's actually looking pretty styling. Oh, lots of changes here. Look at the text on the mouse overs is slightly smaller. Let's see, you guys have 12. You're going to be taking 8. Let's soften you up so that we definitely get both kills. The blind will do some good work there. Yeah, we weren't quite gonna get this one, so. Ooh. Spicy little bit of horror there. Let's weaken you up.
A promising development.
A promising development. I'm not used to there being a giant here. I didn't actually know that giants could spawn in the first region. That's an interesting one. That's a good call. I'm really happy that you're protecting her. Okay, look at the new corpses. So this is the new Gaunt corpse. Looks styling. Love to see it. Oh, and they show the cooldown on abilities. What an amazing change up.
A master stroke.
Oh, we got some information on crits. Thanks, game. Crits. Normal attacks. Max damage 150%. Increases the duration by 2 rounds. Ignores 20% resistance. I didn't actually know that. I mean, I knew that it ignored some resistance, and it increases heals. Okay. We'll be reading those as we go. No reason not to. Let's Solemnity just to clean up our stress. The enemy wanes, the enemy weakens. See if we can fish a little bit of friendship out of it.
At least has been tended to.
All right, we survived the first encounter of ambition.
A fortune in memories long forgotten.
Interesting. Mastery points. I presume this is the innkeep? Hey, Rose. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, by the way. It's good to have everybody. YouTube is popping off something fierce. I appreciate you all. Oh, David, I didn't even see it. We're going to have to wait until we see the next one, since he died last.
The place is a little worse for wear.
A place to lay your head? All right. So where are we going? This team does okay against the general, although the general got a bit of a buff. Ooh, 100% Oblivion Tears is kind of spicy. We do kind of need the candles, unfortunately. So, Storage Room Key got a buff, which is super cool. I don't think I will use it, but it's kind of interesting. Okay, let's see what we have on the Provisioner here. Okay, so let's see. So, the Despairing Flare. Okay, so yeah, so now we know you do get one of these only. Plus 10% negative relationship chance, minus 10% for positive. Negative quirk chance at in, plus 10% on Meltdown, Vulnerable, and Weak on Resolute Crit. And then the Radiant Flame at this point is more of that and less travel. I don't think we're going to use a torch at all for the moment, and I like... the Pygmy Pliskin is very good. What do we have for gear here? I don't think the Mortal and Pestle is worth picking up. The Carriage Lamp could be a good one, especially if we're going after the general. I think I'm going to go Crimson Tick. I like the Crimson Tick.
Anything that lets us travel further.
We got stagecoach items. Tutorial's looking pretty fly. Let's see. We do have 2 crow's feet. Crow's feet. I'll probably pick those up. But I'm thinking we go Loathing Resist. Let's do that. We'll grab those. So it's an interesting play for sure. But I think since we are going to go to the Tangle, I think, because we have what we need to make that work. We're not going to get much value out of point blank shot. I think I'm going to do... Plea grenade is really tempting here. Yeah, let's grab play grenade. Let's grab play grenade and inspiring tune. And we crave the blood. Alright, and then we have a little bit more to spend. I don't think laudanum is too important. The incendiary cocktail will help with the general as well. Let's grab that and we'll call it good there. I don't think we need any food. Let's go to the Tangle, a region that was pretty radically overhauled.
To carry you where you must go.
All right, let's do the thing. And we do technically need the candles. So what's the goal that we're accepting here?
Every road
Keep flame above
torment.
40? We'll try.
Every turn bent on our destruction.
Upward and onward. Ben, you immediately abandoned? You lose your heroes that way. That would be sad. We don't want to do that. We'll get them killed the old-fashioned way.
War. Reward.
Well, I guess we're going immediately to the general. That's gonna be a fun one. Do we have any? How much money do we have? We have 64. So Lair boss to hospital seems like a pretty good setup. All right. I guess our first fight is going to be the general. Which, incidentally, let me make sure that... I get those going. And some stress as a side. Now, the general has gotten a little bit easier, so hopefully we're going to be okay. Have a token or two, apparently. Let's see. We already have plenty of taunt. 8 to 15 on a 50-50. We missed those. All right. Let's see. You're at 2 of 5. Now you have... Can I view your memories right now somewhere? Yeah, I can. Yeah, so you're... Technically, this would do... Magnesium Rain is going to do 3, which secures the kill on this middle guy, plus putting in some damage on everybody else. Well, could have. This is Act 4, Zakar. We are in Ambition. So we're waiting to see what this looks like. Okay, good resist. Where's that stress from?
The fiend's strength dwindles.
For Ambition. Ooh, the crit. Give me that stress heal. No? Alright, maybe they removed stress heals at the end of fights.
An inkling of potency.
The conspiracies are always our favorite. Alright, that's a good trinket to pick up here, because Jarvis is going to be taking some unsettling whispers. Whispers, Brian. Am I saying it weird? Cool Whip. I will probably do another follow-up video, Treasure, but I did release a patch notes video. I think you commented on it.
Within every keep,
I expect they probably will Shaw. Now this guy's gotten some improvements. He's going to be more annoying to take care of. Okay, so he guarded there. No taunt anymore. Interesting. Okay. Then I think we go for Encore and we go for the double Plague Grenade life. These guys now have a debuff that they apply that makes it so you can't gain block, which is a little spooky, slightly spooktastic. We Magnesium Rain because that's going to secure the kill on the drummer.
And steady.
Let's see, you're already taking a bunch. Might as well increase our chances of getting crits. We'd really like our Plague Doctor to get a bit of stress just so we can clean that up. But yeah, that cannot gain block is going to be very interesting. Did these guys get more death store resist? No, that was a 5%er. Games like welcome.
Straightforward.
The debuff is cannot gain block for N rounds. I'll do this to try and get some stress healing, assuming we don't get the rest, and then might as well do that since I don't think we're gonna dip far enough down for Solemnity to work.
A petty hindrance.
Yeah, these new corpses. I had been talking about the fact that the corpses were gonna be new. Let's go for some stress healing. Okay, not the person I necessarily wanted it on, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Woo. All these crits and our Plague Doctor isn't getting any stress heals, but that's okay. Indeed, Ryan, indeed, and welcome. All right. Fight number 2. Will we see a bishop? We will see a bishop. So the bishop has changed pretty dramatically. So the bishop now starts with benediction, can bring drummers back to life. There's a lot of action on our new friend here.
Lethality writ large.
But we're just gonna. I think we have to go for him first. So we'll just stack it. I guess we're not going to see how the bishop is different. There'll be plenty more opportunities, but we did a good job dispatching that guy. Are you a pacifist? Is that what's going on? You are a pacifist. Okay. Okay. No more block for us. I think we have time to fire up a take aim here. 5, 11. Let's just get rid of the little drummer boy. Yeah. Well, we got our stress that I wanted. Hey, Rusty. Hey. Let's see. You haven't procced Solemnity yet, so let's just do that. Get an inspiring tune. Why do you keep picking up a stress? I guess nervous is just proccing 100% of the time at the moment. Just gonna fish for a little bit of friendship, since I'm not too worried about this guy. Yeah, we're going for a high stress run. Seems like a good idea. Let's let's get out of here. Okay, just kidding. I tried. No reverberating redoubt is the sad. Well, General's Dream. I wonder if this can be used. I wonder how this works with Breacher. That's an interesting question. Some smoke bombs too. All right, here we go. This is going to be a. This is going to be an interesting one. The General has changed. General's max HP has decreased to 185.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Now this is also 4. All right, let's hit you with the firebomb. Ooh. The resist on the firebomb is a bit of a shocker. Ouch. So the goal is to get our blind tokens gone. Okay, so for first turn here, we use double Encore. Or Encore into double Plague Grenade to get the growth removed. Yoba, we didn't have the ability to unlock it because the Altar of Hope was not available on our first go around because it reset our game. So that's okay. We'll get it on the second go. We could have reset the run, but we would have killed 4 of our heroes, which I don't think is particularly a good idea. Okay, we're doing this so that if we absolutely need it, we won't have blinds stacked up here. Okay, I like the block token here for reasons. Let's see. I don't think unupgraded take aim is worth doing right now. Oh. Yep, you were the one with the caltrops. Alright, good thing we have the Intimidate here to push back the growth, because I goofed that one up slightly by not using the crow's feet. Wow. That was something. A lot of damage on our highwayman.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
A little nervous about that because we don't have... well, I guess we can get the heal off. Because we can use Intimidate to push back the growth.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Yeah, Walking Dead having a dot of size 4 now is going to be a big difference maker, for sure. The General is also a Greenpeace activist. Sounds about right. Let's see. Does it show your cooldown here? It does not. Does it show your cooldown in here? It does not. That would have been a nice change. Let's see. I think we want to go for maximum damage here, so I am going to use the caltrops.
Measured and steady. Cooperation is the key.
Let's see. I think we're gonna have to hold off on
The enemy weakens and
stress healing. Oof. Man, that is substantial. think we got to do it despite the badness here. Yeah, it's a bummer that we took the negative hit there, but let's see. Yeah, the new Walking Dead is substantial. We're running out of dots here, which is scary. Those meddling activists. This is going to give us an opportunity to do Solemnity on you. You're potentially going to be on death's door just from a Walking Dead, which is not my favorite. So Walking Dead is also happening more frequently now. This is interesting. I'm going to need to figure out exactly what's going on here. So Walking Dead is enabled by the amount of times you hit the taproot, and it seems like you're at 12 hit points. We're going to go for the kill here. This might be a little greedy of us, but
the mind's grasp grows tenuous.
I believe his death's door was increased. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, well, live to fight another day, but that was the general is a lot scarier than it used to be, for sure. Yeah, it so my reading from like looking at that. Well, we already have 2 of the Bloods too. My read on that one, now that we've experienced what was going on there, is that probably, let's see, you can take that. Probably what's going on there is they increased the frequency that he walking deaths and reduced his HP, which means that you have to be a little more gentle and ginger with how frequently you attack the taproot, which is interesting. We have a lot of things we want to burn off here, and then we absolutely need a fight because bad relationship juju is happening in a big way. Guarding Gauntlet, I mean, do we? There's no real downside when we put it on Katniss. So let's see, what do we got going on here? I might grab the laudanum. The medical equipment is also tempting. But I think, let's see, so yeah. We have so many negative things going on here. Let's get rid of hemorrhagic fever. And then I think in order of importantness, fragile must go.
We need not be defined.
Pacifist should also go. Blundering is pretty bad. Nervous has its pros and its cons, but I don't think we need it in this case. And then I'll grab the 2 laudanum just because I think we're going to be hurting a little bit. And I like that the stagecoach equipment is baubles now. I don't plus 20% travel healing. I think we're okay. Let's get our stuff allocated here. There we go. Actually, we should put this on you. Okay. Well, it's all a mystery. Doesn't matter what we pick here. Let's hope for a road battle. I'd love to have an opportunity. Ooh. Loathing into luckily a resistance encounter, but into more loathing. We did take the resistance. Okay, what do we got here? We got info view. Hold Alt while driving to see the flame level buffs and debuffs. Okay, that's interesting. Very nice. And then Oblivion's Tears we already knew about. Everything got a polishing pass, Rusty. The map to me looks relatively the same as the Road to Redemption one, but okay, now your relationships doesn't matter who we choose here. Do either of you have a better? No. All right. Okay, burning down the back line, burning down the house. All right, I like what we got going on there. You're already fully taunted up. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go for someone other than our jester with that, and then maybe just get a head start on solemnitying you down since we have full taunt. Another plague grenade here is just what the doctor ordered.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay, we are going to see this guy do something. Okay. Now we'll try and stack up some crit on our highwayman. Because we're going to be fighting these guys for a minute here, I reckon. Good dodge. Someday we'll see a bishop act. So it does look like the way that they approached the corpses is there's like one corpse per region. I was kind of wondering about that. Maybe because like I would have, or maybe a one-size corpse and a two-size corpse per region. Looks like it could be. "100% of the encounters have waned so far." I mean, what more would you expect with Wayne June as the narrator? Everything should be waning, right? Love the crit there. All right, we're starting to get our stress back in order. There's not an easy way for us to get our jester to de-stress, unfortunately. So I'm just going to go for crits to do it. The enemy wanes and Junes. I like that a lot, actually. That would be an amazing line. Let's hope we get this last hit with our highwayman. Yep, looks like we will. A little grape shot to finish. Okay, stress is under control. 2 speed's not going to do much.
The loathing abates.
A reverberating redoubt would have been really nice. Let's get a resist on this Oblivion's Tear game. How about that? Can you do that for me? This I feel like they lowered the vines in the tangle. This headroom is a little spicy.
Emptied of mind and spirit by some existential shock, the poor devils roam aimlessly amidst the trees.
Ooh, I love that. The poor devils roam aimlessly among the trees. All right, so I want to get some relationship here. Food or wheels? We don't need wheels, so we'll take this one. 2 bread. Big bread. Okay, so the Loathing, we're at 25% Flame Drain, 25% enemy advantage, which is not too bad. We're going to lose ourselves a wheel here. My favorite wheel, specifically the lower right wheel. We got some rough road. We know all about that. And then we'll most likely go left, all things being equal. Well, actually, I guess because we know that that's an Oblivion's tear, we might not. Let's see. It's going to be negative one way or the other. Relics for 2 in items. Those could be pretty transformative, or they could be absolute trash. What's, let's see. It's going to be one of you two. What do your relationships look like, Katniss? You and Hama and you and Jarvis are tied. All right, let's go this way and hope for some good stuff. 2 whiskey barrel bottles, which have been nerfed, so we may still roll the dice, depending on how our relationships look.
Is it not?
So I think we're guaranteed not to have an Oblivion's Tear, because I think they were all scouted. So I don't really want to take both of these. So I think we have to go right to avoid the Loathing overflowing. Looks like we're going to trade another tire for an Oasis, though. I'm down with an Oasis. I think technically with the way this would have worked, we would have ended up 1 Loathing short, but... Whoa! Ah, because of Bon Vidant. So, okay, so this is a new thing. The text above him shows the quirk that is causing this, but we can get 3 stress on everyone. Let's do that. Not bad. They added a lot more of those quirk interactions as well. They mentioned in the patch notes. But that was a pretty good get. I'm a little sad that we didn't get more relationship. I feel like Bon Vidant should also guarantee that everyone likes them when they do that, but yeah, they definitely lowered the ceiling in the Tangle undergrowth. Anything we should be equipping or considering? That's a no there. Yeah, having some of these is good, and then we still got 1 mineral rich, but we're probably just gonna put that there. All right. All right, time to face some cultists. Some culty cultists. Now these evangelists up front are interesting because now they're block centric, not dodge centric. Altar of Ambition. Okay, what is the buff? The buff is random ally extra turn on round end.
What can we learn upon?
Okay, so we just learned Altar of Ambition. That's fascinating. Not the best thing. I could certainly imagine that being pretty unfun to have an exemplar get an extra action that away. I think everything got a bit of a visual pass in it. Things do look a little more intensely lit. Okay, Bone Weaving is not going to be enough to save you. You're roasted as well. Gonna do this mostly for the dodge. Start stripping away some tokens here. Yeah, see, this is now a regen of 10 for 2 turns. Very, very interesting change, the Bone Weaving becoming single target. Goodbye, Altar. So we didn't get any extra actions out of that, which I'm I'm fine with. But yeah, if any boss was going to be the anti-dot boss, I have a feeling it's this one. So questionable choice taking a team with dots in, but we simply don't know. Go for this to try and get the dodge up since we know we have a crit coming in. Yeah, I mean, it could certainly land really badly for us. You guys still have low death store? You do? Okay. Let's hit you with the weak. Okay, we missed the weak, but that's okay. All right, going for the single target and having the blind land was lovely there. Cultist corpses are looking good. Okay, minus being down a little health on our leopard, we're leaving this region in pretty good stead. Now we should get some baubles and relics from this now. Yeah, that's nice. So idle thought, 100% damage. There is an argument to be made for idle thought. We can probably swing it for now.
The loathing whispers.
As long as you haven't seen it, Ryan. I don't want any spoilers, but I'm happy for people to kind of guess. I've said maybe stomach is my guess. We'll do that. So Dark Mage gets kind of like an early turn start there. A ceremonial war drum. They want us to fight the Leviathan, apparently. Those devilish ne'er-do-wells.
The fire is lit. The table is set.
Okay, Swine Hater. Rummager is exciting. Coward on Jarvis is very problematic. And then Head and Sand is also pretty bad. Okay. Coward on Jarvis is pretty... Oh, pretty doesn't matter. Because we're going to be locking ourselves in place. Obviously. We have... Ooh. We got a pretty good setup. Now, the Whiskey Barrel is worse now for relationship generation. Songbook of Touching Dirges got better, though, so let's grab that. We got all the Spalmanacs. The Shroudmanac, the Sprawlmanac, the Tanglemanac, and the Shroudmanac. Oh, the Feedermanac was the other one that I should have been mentioning. I think the combination of a Whiskey Barrel with a Touching Dirges is good, but let's see how much. Oh, we're really low on mastery. I don't like the minus plague here, but I think we are going to the feeder. Hands could definitely work. I kind of feel like they the final boss they might go Maw and go like Maw of Madness or something. I think that could be pretty good. Am I gonna go? If we're locking in place, we don't care about that. So I think we go take aim and pistol shot for our two. And then
precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
2 smoke bombs versus 1 whiskey barrel. It's tough. I think 2 smoke bombs are better, given where we're going. And then over here, on region enter +1 wheel, +2 max. +2 max wheels? So you get up to 5 wheels? Does that mean you like heal incredibly? I might go spacious, I think. Let's grab that. I am going to use the touching dirges, even though it is, it's going to cause some stress, which apparently is going to land on the one set of heroes that we didn't want it to. I think I'm now going to risk it for the biscuit on those two. You and Katniss. Okay, let's see how bad 8 is. It's 33%. Roll the dice again. I think we do. Ooh, big money. All right. Big money, no whammies. We grab that. Get ourselves repaired.
Be denied.
All right. Well, we're broke. We are extremely broke. I'm feeling pretty good about the team. We're going to be locked in place, which means we can take point blank shot off in exchange for... maybe not the bleed. Highway robbery is not really going to do it for me. Maybe duelist advance. We don't need Razor's Wit anymore. We should have upgraded Fade to Black in hindsight. But I think we're good to go. Relationships are looking good. All right, we got some lucky whiskey.